Here you have it. The top 5 slim wallets of 2021. This is not a one-to-one comparison, but a review of the top 5 slim wallets by their final Walletopia score in 2021. Each wallet will strike you a little differently based on your likes and dislikes, but you can be assured that all of these wallets are excellent in their own way. Our scale, of course, is out of 50 points. These are our top-rated slim wallets for 2021. So with no price limitation involved here, it's all part baked into the ranking. Let's get into it. Here we have the Lost Dutchman Big Fin, the Taurus Camp Base Wallet, Willowcraft Goods Lux, Wingback Winston Card Holder, and the Benjamin Bott Frankengold Double Wren. Now, of course, we do price first. We always start with price since everybody wants to know how much they cost, so we always take care of you that way. Lost Dutchman, $75. Taurus Camp Base, $67. Willowcraft Goods, $99. Winston, $76. With the Benjamin Bott Frankengold Double Wren coming in at $75. Hey, please take the time to subscribe if you can, if you want to. I'd appreciate it. Hit the like button as well. Now let's go through the following items. Quality, features, cards cash, size, weight, and the final score. So let's start with quality. The Lost Dutchman Big Fin. Designed and made in the United States, this is a full-grain veg tan leather from Wicket and Craig. It's another tannery that you've heard of before. It's saddle stitched for longevity. Very nicely done here. It is wonderful from a quality perspective. We look at the Taurus Base Camp wallet. This is made and designed in Singapore, hand-dyed orange color. The dies are on both sides, pretty much all the way down here. I've had some concerns and complaints from folks who said that it doesn't go all the way down, but maybe halfway down. Did I mention it comes in 19 colors? That's a lot to be cranking out here by way of variety. Now, people have said it's a single piece of hand-cut full-grain veg tan leather. I've had others tell me it is too. I haven't really tried to take it apart or determine that, but regardless, it's very thin for what you get. It is saddle stitch sewn at the very bottom, and it's waxed, painted here very nicely. It's burnished, and so I like this one as well. Let's go to the Willowcraft Goods. It's designed and made in the United States. Every part of this wallet, like other similar makers, they do it all by hand, including cutting, which is much easier to do with a clicker press, but they do it by hand. If you want to see what this all looks like by hand, boy, you can head to his website and understand the details in this, and getting this stitch in here is incredibly difficult. Now we can see that the edges here are lightly burnished all the way around. I think that's really a nice touch. Burnishing is great. And all of his wallets are made from full-grain veg tan leather. He uses different tanneries, which is nice, so it gives you different outcomes. So he uses Wicket and Craig, for example, along with Italian producers MPG Industria Conceria La Perla Azzurra, Badalasi Carlo, and that's one of the often makers that we're familiar with is the Conceria Wapier. So let's set this aside, and now let's look at the Winston Wingback Winston card holder. A lot of Winstons. It's after the Churchill, for example. Designed and handmade in England, United Kingdom. It's a full-grain veg tan environmentally certified leather. It's a perfect weight at 1.4 millimeters, and it is burnished and saddle stitched by hand. See how close this is to the edge? I'll explain that. It has a symmetrical design, so a pocket on that side, a pocket on this side, provides quick access. So if you have your thumb here, it can do that. You can flip it around, use that. It's really quite nice. And it has some inserts, some stainless steel inserts. I'll show you in a minute. Then we end this with the Benjamin Bott Frankengold Double Wren. It's designed and made in the United States. Now what I like is that they use many different kinds of leather, very much like the Willowcraft folks do. So whether it's a Butero, Pueblo, Dublin, or Harness from Horween or Wicket and Craig tanneries, there's a lot of variety. I mean, this, for example, uses 2 different types of leather, which gives a good texture and a good visual. And I love how this gives you multiple layers of a nice gloss burnishing that just really adds texture. Love this. It is this is from a russet harness from Wicket and Craig, as well as a Horween, and the thread is a Japanese polycord. It's very tight, super strong, and very clean looking thread that's done in here. I'll also notice that the beveling around the corners up here are really quite nice. That provides access as well as interest. Now to the feature review. Let's get into each of these really quick. Lost Dutchman. We have this one external card slot. This is a quick access card slot right here. We love this. Has a capacity of 1 to 2 cards. No need to open the wallet for that, but if you do, you open this up and you have 2 slots. Actually, you have 3. You've got 1 in the front here, then you've got 1 and 2 in the back. These 2 inner leather pieces, they are not attached to the side, so they're flexible, which means that if you put more in the front, it'll push to the back, more in the back, push to the front. So I mean, you really are limited in somewhat of capacity, but how you carry is really, really different for you. And that's a quick review of those features. Now the Taurus Camp base wallet here, this is different from the coin wallet. The coin wallet has less capacity in my mind due to the dedicated coin slot that's right here in the back that goes halfway down. But you can use this version for coins. They go back here, and with this closure, no coin is getting out of there. And it provides a nice shelf if you want them to come out. You've got this quick exterior card slot right here, capacity 1 to 2 cards, an interior cash slot, but you have this push angle right here. And this side is where cash goes. Folded once, and if it's here, you put your finger in, push it out, and it comes out this side. Really nice. Has a capacity of really up to lots of cash. Capacity 5 cards, coins, ability to store them safely. Really, you cannot beat the multifunctional capability of this particular wallet. Now for the Wheel of Craft Goods Luxe wallet. Did a carry test on this one, really liked it. Does have one external card slot right here, capacity 1 to 2 cards, quick access, don't have to open the wallet at all. Now you've got this this flap here, as well as this cross member that keeps things in play. Did I just say member? I think it's a strap, that's what it's called. Provides good security for your contents. So there are 2 interior card slots, one here in the front, and you have one right here. Now this is different from this right here. This is where you put cash. Cash goes in the back, and you can put it folded in once, or you can put it in so it's a cash wrap and folds over. Fits all the currencies, vertical and horizontal, and as I mentioned, performs as a great cash wrap. So let's look at the Wingback Winston card holder. 2 cards, one on this side and symmetrically one on this side. What makes this really interesting is you have stainless steel inserts. That helps protect this leather from being stretched, and really means you can load this up to 5 cards on both sides, carry it for a week, take them out, go back to 1, and you will not have an overstretched leather. Interesting technology, interesting experiment. We'll have to see how this works over time, but of course if it gets wet, it's stainless steel, so it's not going to rust. Very interesting. Now the Benjamin Bott Frankengold Double Ren. I like saying that, Frankengold. Has one internal card slot right here, capacity of 1 to 3 cards plus cash goes in here, and you have these 2 external card slots, one on both sides. And again, I like how it's separate entry, so it's not on the same side. And because of this color, for example, you could color code where you put your cards. I just really like this. And so as a day carry, really you could carry about all the number of cards you wanted in here, and you get a nice carry out of this. With the Lost Dutchman, Big Fin, 6 cards, 10 cash. The company recommends up to 12, and folded cash once works in this. Fantastic. Now we look at the base wallet from Taurus Camp, 8 cards, 12 cash. The company recommends up to 8 cards, and it carries them comfortably. You really could put a lot more in here and be just fine. Wheel of Craft Goods Luxe wallet. We can get 7 cards, 6 cash. The company recommends up to 12, and it fits all currency widths. Now that's due, of course, to this being a little wider to accommodate that, but you can't beat that, either folded in or as a wrap. Now we get to the Winston card holder here. 8 cards, and then really 2 cards, go to 8, then to 2, 10 to 2. You can get 2 slips of cash in here just fine. Company recommends up to 10 cards, so that'd be 5 cards on both sides. And it is a wonderful wallet to try and see if it works for you. And finally, we have Benjamin Bott. 5 cards, 3 cash in this, not a problem. Company recommends 6 to 8, and you'd have to fold the cash twice to make that work. Now let's look at the measurements of all of them. Look at the different sizes. You can see how they measure, especially the width. The width is interesting here. Look at the base wallet from Taurus Camp and the Wheel of Craft Goods. Notice that we say it's a little wide, and you can see 3.1 to 3.6. If you look at the Winston card holder, it's probably the smallest here, but its closest companion is the Double Ren. Very, very close in their competition. Now let's get into the weight. We want to see what they weigh. You can see the Lost Dutchman, 51 grams, Taurus Camp, 46. That kind of surprises me, but look at that Wheel of Craft Goods Luxe, 63 grams. A lot of good leather in there. The Wingback holder, Wingback Winston card holder, 47 grams. That metal adds some to it. And so if you compare it to the Benjamin Bott of 36 grams, you can see how that stainless steel does make an impact. Now on to the final score comparison. As you can see, Lost Dutchman, Big Fin, 44, Taurus Camp, 43. It goes down from here. These are our top 5. And we wrap this up with a Benjamin Bott at 41. All excellent wallets. Now, if you look at everything that we've done over time for the past number of years, you can go to walletopia.info/rankings, and you can look at all the rankings, how they all compare to each other. Lots of different filter capabilities. I think you'd enjoy it. Thanks for joining us for the top 5 wallets of 2021. We'll see you in the next review. Bye.